This is a little bathroom that I'm in the process of painting now. I stippled the walls. I've never done it before, but I thought, what the heck? First time for everything, right? This is a very, very tiny bathroom. This is the other bathroom. You saw a picture of it before. It's been like this for 14 years. I think it's about time to change it, don't you think? I guess one of the reasons why I never changed it was because I liked all these inspirational sayings that were on it, on the walls. But I think it's time for something a little bit more colorful. And we had to rip up the toilet because it was leaking, and rip up the floor and put new tiles on. And I kind of like this style. I think it's going to go really well with the turquoise. Okay, this is the room after it's been cut in. It's a little tiny room, and I was kind of cursing because it's kind of hard to get around here. It's very, very small. Just want to give you a good look here. Okay, and this is a counter, and the backsplash is going to be painted with a primer, and the countertops are also going to be painted with a primer too. And the floor here, which had been painted years ago, is going to be checkerboard. I think we're going to just extend the checkerboard from the right there over into there. Okay, so now I'm going to roll. I think if I had known this was going to be so much work with the stucco, because it takes a lot more time to cut in, I might not have done the stucco. But then this is a 70-year-old Magic Cottage, and that means a lot of the walls are uneven, and when you have uneven walls, it's probably a good idea to do a bit of a stucco finish. And I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So I took this product here, and it's called Polystipple. I actually thought it was just polyfilla. I didn't think it had the little nubblies in it, and it's got kind of little nubblies. And I just took this, and I just grabbed a bunch and then just scraped it like this in a random fashion. And I've never done it before, so I don't even know if I did it right. I can't believe I'm painting over all these words here. But it's been 14 years, so I think it's time for a change. I'm using a satin latex, which is really highly washable. Now this is the bathroom with the walls painted, the turquoise color. And I base coated the backsplash, which was tiles, with an oil undercoat. You can't get this oil undercoat anymore because it's toxic, and they've taken it off the market. Okay, here is the oil undercoat here, and I'm painting blue over top. And what the undercoat does is it makes it, excuse me, it makes it easier for the paint to adhere on top because it's a glossy surface. Hi, Mr. G. What are you doing now?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm applying glue and adhesive to the windowsill so that we can put some tiles on it.
Because it was in pretty bad shape, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was in really bad shape. Too much water lying on it, so we've got to find some way of sealing it up.
Okay. Now you're just applying the tiles?
Yeah.
And it comes in a sheet of 12 inches by 12 inches?
Yeah. Which we've been able to cut up, and
so then you have to let this dry for 24 hours before you...
dry for 24 hours before we grout it and finish it off.
Here we are in the little toilet room. It's really, really tiny. It's almost done. And what I'm doing next is I'm going to be writing some words or painting some words along the, just above the chair rail. And so I've written it out on a piece of brown paper, and I put a piece of graphite paper underneath, and then I just trace over the lettering this where it says life, and then it gets transferred onto the wall, and then I'll paint it in with white paint. Now I'm just painting white over the graphite letters. I'm not sure if I'm going to go and do shading or anything like that. I can barely see that R there in your. I've been putting polka dots on the bathroom counter here with a little sponge applicator. See, this little sponge applicator. So I'm just using a bit of white paint, and I'm just going to pounce it down like this. I've painted the bathroom counter, and I've given it one coat of varnish, and the varnish I used was Minwax protective finish, and it's a gloss, it's a clear gloss. And what I plan on doing is I have to sand it again, you have to sand it in between each time that you varnish, and I'm going to sprinkle some of this microfine glitter on it just to add a little bit of sparkle. So you're just trying to get a little bit of the sheen off the top coat. I've sanded the countertop, and I took off all of the little powder from the varnish that I sanded, and now I'm going to just varnish another coat. I'm going to do little parts at a time. I'm just going to take my microfine glitter and put some in my hand, and just going to sprinkle some on like this. I just want a little bit of an effect. I'm standing here in my bathroom, in the split bathroom in the toilet part of the bathroom, and the project is all complete. So I'm going to just give you a quick little tour of how it looks when it's all finished. And I hope you try it yourself in your own home. So this is the toilet room, like I was saying. Oh, this little piece at the back here, that's actually a caddy for sewing supplies. And it's made out of all revamped and recycled items. Okay, so now onto the wall. The words, live your life out loud, laugh, love, believe, dare to be yourself. Now this is the other half of the bathroom. This is the bathtub and the sink part of the bathroom. You can see we got a new shower curtain, a new rod that kind of curves outwards, painted the ceiling and the walls, and the countertops are all painted and all glittered. You probably can't see the glitter too well on here, but it's there and it's pretty neat. I'm really happy with it. Can you see the detail on the walls? It really, stuccoing or doing this kind of a plaster finish, it's really great because it hides all kinds of imperfections. Now here is the it's an old picture frame that I've actually attached some chicken wire to, and then I've hung S-hooks off of it and loops of copper wire, and I'm hanging all of my necklaces and bracelets and earrings. So it's kind of hard to see everything because, like I said, it's a tiny little room, but it's made a huge difference, and it's a lot more enjoyable having baths and brushing your teeth in this room now.